George, I've got a bone to pick with you, mate.
Okay, here we are. Go on.
I've seen some of your TikToks, yeah. What's this Mane slander I'm hearing?
So yeah, we've got a guest on, 96,000 followers on TikTok, footy TikToker. I'm gonna ask him about his unpopular opinion, stuff like that. So let's get him in now.
Yes, George, how are we, my guy?
Nice one. Not bad. How are you, mate?
I'm fucking nice seeing your face, mate.
Bro.
I'm happy now.
Yeah, nice one. My first time on Zoom this, so I'm just getting to grips.
Oh, it's
Do I just have
horrible.
to leave it then? Does it keep swiping
Yeah,
between
I'm recording on my end, so.
Well, it's my first podcast to be fair, this, so take it away, lad.
See, lad. Yeah.
But
Hey, George,
definitely.
can you do the dash saying for us?
What am I doing? Stop
10 seconds to
scrolling.
name. Yeah.
Stop scrolling.
That's
We asked
true,
100. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name.
George, them videos always get sent into our group chat, you know.
Do
Yeah.
they? Nice one. I don't know how it happens, you know. It's just I'm just sat here, you know, I do my thing, and people seem to enjoy it, and it's
Now we
surreal,
always
to be
have like
honest.
a little competition, like who gets the lowest.
Yeah, nice one. Yes, surreal. People like messaging me saying like they tell it to their families and they do it on a dinner table. It's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, get Simple Simon on.
The leech.
Get him on, lad. He's about 51, isn't he? Wait, George, are you mates with any of them?
I speak to a couple of them, but not big mates. No, to be honest, I try and stay away from all that kind of side of it. Just do my thing, to be honest. Yeah,
It's fake, isn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
Now, I have my opinions on some of them.
Go on.
Joe, what do you like? I like that Adam Hunt. Oofs.
Yeah,
I like
he's
him.
class. He's class.
Yeah, and
He's
the
definitely
guy.
best on it. Definitely best on it for me, Aaron.
Yeah, and Dave, the guy. I like him as well. Speaks the truth, him.
I disagree there. I think he's
Not
a bit of a
the truth.
for me.
Yeah, hey, this is perfect because this is going to step into our next bit, which I haven't told George that we're planning, but we're going to do your top 3 football TikTokers who speak truth. So it doesn't, and they might be massive, they might be big, they might be small. Just the top 3 who you think are genuine and speak the truth.
So are we going to go on personality? Because I think personality is a big thing, especially on TikTok. Or are we going to go on football knowledge?
I reckon the videos go on both.
Yeah, because it's both, isn't it?
Okay,
it's both. Yeah,
they both make it up. Yeah, fair enough. You got that William Peter Jones. He's got to be up there. He needs to come off the app now. And then
never heard of him.
You not heard of him? He does that. He just points to stuff, and he's like biased to
Liverpool fan.
All the
Liverpool
time.
fan.
Yeah.
I use TikTok all the time, especially for footy. Like you go on, you watch a game, and like 3 seconds later, mate, all the clips are on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good,
absolutely,
but mate, there's some people on there. Matt, have you seen him? Do you know what one he is? He just points, and I'll have to get him up, lad.
He does this funny face all the time, but he says everything against Liverpool. Everything against United.
Yeah,
like,
he's a Liverpool fan, but he's not.
Yeah.
I'll get him up.
Nah, yeah, what's your top 3 favourite then?
What I'll do, I'll go for top 3 worst, just to get it off my chest. NAFC, that William Peter Jones, and have you seen? There's a Man United fan called Tom 55 something, and I think he got his account banned.
And his second name's like Or.
Yeah. You know it. And he said something about Scousers, right? And he is the most deluded.
Nah, do you like Ben AFC? Yeah.
No.
He might be deluded, yeah. But I think he's a nice guy.
He might be a nice guy. They're probably all nice guys. I'm not questioning that, but there's no way
but
he's 21,
he is deluded, like.
And his eating habits as well. What's he doing?
Matty, you not. Yeah, this is him.
Yeah, there he is.
You know him?
Who's that? Nah.
He's Vincent Sancho there, lad. I don't really get. He just tries to like terrorise Manchester United. Then.
Yeah, he just goes for views, don't they? It's so easy on that TikTok as well. Literally one scroll, and you got a new video. That's the beauty of it. It's not YouTube. You've not got to click it and load. So the views are mad. Especially if you say something, it just targets a fan.
That's our aim as well. We want to like take people off like TikTok and make YouTube videos with them, because that's what we kind of done with Tom Rogan. I got him to be a host on a podcast, and because you can speak a lot more on these, can't you? Rather than a 1 minute clip or something. So it's actually when you get to their opinions, it's funny enough because you only get, obviously we only see 60 seconds of you every day, every 2 days, you know what I mean? But so we're gonna go into the next part, which is unpopular opinions, right? We'll be doing every guest from now on will have 5 minutes to tell us their unpopular opinion. But
George, I've got a bone to pick with you, mate.
Okay, here we are. Go on.
I've seen some of your TikToks, yeah. What's this Mane slander I'm in? Sadio Mane's the best footballer in the world.
It's a frustrating one with Mane, isn't it? He's got all the ability, and he's done it. I've got a Liverpool shirt with Mane on the back. He's my favourite player for years, but last season, he'll be through on goal, and he's got one job. He's paid to score. You know, he's standing about. Can I swear on this? I don't know. He's standing about into the box and just put it in net. And it's so frustrating because you've got Salah on the other side doing it, you know, every week, and Jota's come in and he's in the positions that Mane should be, and it's not happening for the guy. But I still love him as a player. I think it's just the question I came up with on one of my TikToks was if Barcelona came knocking 80, 90 million right now as a ball.
Will I sell Mane?
You gotta. I think you'd be daft not to be honest.
Yeah, but you gotta think who you
Coutinho,
replace him with. Who would you replace Mane with?
To be fair, though,
when we saw Coutinho, we had the same thought who we're going to replace him with, and that turned out all right.
Yeah,
true, but
I think
it's different with Mane and Coutinho because Mane, he's a main part of that front three, isn't he?
Yeah.
Without him, they don't function.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard. But I think last season, if I had that same question, I'd rather sell Salah. But not now, obviously. Yeah, because he's getting on a bit, isn't he?
Right.
Both the same age, I think. Both 28.
Yeah. So, but
the thing is with Mane as well.
The thing is with Mane as well. You could in a few months when he starts picking up again, you could go, "Oh, what did I do saying that about him?" Do you know what I mean? He's one of them players, isn't he? He does everything right. He does everything right, but scores.
Yeah. It's a bit like Thiago for me because, in my opinion, when I watch Thiago, through the years, you just know he's got. But sometimes when he's
lacking the end product, isn't he?
Yeah, he just does stupid stuff, and you're like, it's frustrating because you know he can do better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta rank them.
Yep. Right. Go on.
Torres, Salah, and Suarez.
I did this video. The exact 3 players. I did it last week. Yeah. And I went. You know the whole drop bench start thing.
Yeah, me probably robbed it off you. So
I went Torres bottom, Salah, Suarez prime for me.
Yeah.
But it's obviously because of Torres very early on. Obviously, my football watching.
Yeah,
started watching, but as I say about Suarez, I'll go into him again. He was. I remember a game. I always refer back to the game. I think it was like West Brom, right? And it was 0-0. And the game had stopped. It was a dead game, you know.
Yeah.
Last minute, and the ball's on the byline, and Suarez knocks it through someone's legs, and it's a 30-yard curler into the top corner. And you just think, how have you got the audacity to pull that off at the highest level? And you do it every week in a crap team, and you got Joe Allen behind you. You know, I don't know how he did it. So for me,
he deserved more. He deserved more, Suarez, to be fair.
Absolutely,
he did. He did deserve more.
And then he went on to carry. You know, he's got the second most assists of all time.
So would you say if Suarez would have stayed, for instance, at Liverpool until now, I think we would have won a lot more. But
absolutely. Obviously, that's a stupid question.
But would you? Yeah, but people would say that we wouldn't. But
would you have worked in Klopp's system? Perhaps not. He wasn't the runner, was he? Really?
I know. But would you say he'd be better? He'd be one of the best strikers in the Prem now?
Yeah, absolutely.
If not the best. Yeah,
the best. A player like Suarez wouldn't even need to work in the system.
He went to Spain and done it there as well. So it's not like, you know what I mean? He is a player. He's not like a player that goes abroad and just can't do it. Obviously,
he's not a one-season wonder, is he?
No.
I hate that. No. People say, oh, he's second most assists of all time because he was next to Neymar and Messi for 3 years. I hate that. I hate that.
But,
right, Ben, George, moving on, to your TikTok.
What
Okay.
is the most like? What's the comment that gets on your nerves the most? If you read comments, like,
You know it. You know what I'm gonna say now.
is it like
So
because you don't go
you
to
might as
games?
well.
Is it that?
Well, that's one of them, but it's something like that's some Scouse accent or nice Scouse accent.
Or like
That's it.
support your local or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I can't stand it. I could go on for hours about it, but I don't want to go
No,
into
I
it.
did. I did watch
It's
it. I did
nightmare,
watch it. Your video
Yeah.
about going to game and that because where
Yeah.
do you live, York or something
York,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's mission that. Like
Well,
what?
that's the thing.
£100 train. Yeah, none of
Yeah,
that.
you know.
Then it's
What
55
can you
quid for the
do?
ticket.
Yeah.
I
You two go
hopefully-
games.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't.
I've
I don't
been
personally.
every home game this season. Hopefully, I'll be going Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, I would like to go for a few games this season. I know quite a few people that sell tickets now, so I would like to go. But yeah, I hate that. I hate that comment, that argument
know.
of it's just annoying because even like I always have to stop myself from commenting on it. Like it was like, you know, Tom Garrett. He tried to make a point the other day of like, if you don't go to the game, you can't comment on City's
I know.
point on City's like they've got no fans type thing. But in another video, he said you don't need to go to games to have an opinion. So
He's a most two-faced sod on this app, I'm telling you.
yeah, but
I can't stand him.
But no, I kind of put the videos next to each other, and it just never made any sense. Like there was someone trying to argue out the point of, well, if you don't go to the game, you cannot comment on City's having no fans, but you can. If you don't go to the game, you can talk about it. As you said,
you're a fan of the sport, aren't you?
So what? I half agree with that. You know, like this is my thing. if you're not at that game, I don't think you can comment on the atmosphere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get that one.
Like you can't say that atmosphere was dead if you weren't at that game.
No, I can't come out and say like even about my own fans saying like Liverpool's atmosphere was shit last game, that's why we lost. Or,
yeah, you can't say that. If
I can't say that
game.
because
that's
I weren't there. Know what I mean? But
yeah.
Oh, this fucking 40 minutes thing. I can't say.
I hate go to the game. You come home, scroll for TikTok, and the first thing you see is the away fan thinking, "Is this a library?" That does my head. And you know, it's literally 2 minutes of silence, and they get the phone off and record it.
Yeah.
Literally 2 minutes. That's it. 2 minutes of silence. Done.
I hate the old tourist thing as well. Like Liverpool and City and United get it a lot, and it's by City and Everton fans. Do you know what I mean? Mainly. But the thing with them is that it's awkward because obviously Everton are shite.
You can't say everything's shit. You got to put some respect on the name.
Everton's club's massive, but the shit.
No, you can't. I
in comparison,
I can't say that people like when people like, oh, they're shit. Like you got to give some respect.
Well, you got to give respect. The club's massive. They've got a massive fan base, and they would fill a stadium. No, to be fair, they've got they'd fill their stadium on a Champions League night. That's the argument we've got with City. Everton would do it. Liverpool would do it. Everton are a working. Know what I mean? What's the working class thing about? Yeah. I don't get it because I know what they're trying to say. Like us and United.
But do you think City can't fill their stadium because most of their fans are local, aren't they?
Yeah, but what does that mean? That should be an advantage, shouldn't it?
No, because you don't know people's money situations, really, do you?
Yeah, but
I think that's crap for a whole city to say that.
Yeah, that's bad. That's because I also seen a map on TikTok the other day that said like 90% of Manchester's blue, and he's like fill a Champions League night, lads. Come on, know what I mean? And the situation of like.
And it was bad because the Leipzig game I'd watched 37,000. Then the Southampton game on like the weekend, the Saturday, had 55,000 or something like that.
So you've got to ask a question about the owners though at City. I mean, you got City fans saying, "Oh, but we can't afford to go." You don't know what it's like in this working class city. Then you got one of the richest men in football there owning the football team. with his hand in his pocket. Just lower ticket prices. It's not rocket science.
No,
is it?
didn't
There's something going on there.
Lad, the tickets went
Didn't
to
the tickets
15
go-
quid an hour
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Didn't they go in
Yeah, I know.
uni days?
Yeah.
That's just a load of bollocks. That point, and the city can't fill a stadium because they're a working class and they're all local. That's a load of bollocks, because Everton are the same and they could fill their stadium. All I was saying to you then is Everton's club, no matter how bad they'll be, and they've been bad over the years, they obviously haven't won a trophy for how long, they'll still fill a Champions League night in City Stadium. So it personally, I think that's a bad argument. That's just a
Going
bad
on
argument.
ticket prices, touching on them again. Obviously, I'm from York. The York City play down the road. National League North now, lads. I mean, it's going downhill, all right? FIFA 18, they were in League 2, so we've gone downhill. 18 quid. And honestly, lads, it's barely even Sunday League down there, watching York City play. But 18 quid, just daylight robbery, isn't it? Yeah. Answering your question anyway about what's the comment I get most. I'll touch on it quickly. I always sit and think, I think I shouldn't have to comment because you're some lowlife, hiding behind your screen.
Yeah.
What, looking at my life, what have I done so wrong? How have I got under your skin so much that it's my fault for supporting a team? I can't work it out.
I know.
And I can't work it out. No.
I know. It's.
Do you read comments like regularly or not?
I do. I know people say don't, but I do.
You can't help it.
Exactly.
I couldn't help it, but you've got to read comments, because sometimes the genuine people.
Ultimately, I'm there for engagement. I'm sharing my opinion on that. That's all I want. Some engagement, just get some debates started, I guess. But nothing daft, like nothing. Telling me to stop watching football because it's just uncalled for.
Please, can you do this for your next pointless quiz, mate? Ginger football players.
Ginger football players.
George, I'm ginger, mate. Yeah, and oh my god, mate, that'd be unbelievable. That
who's the best ginger football player ever?
Like, name ginger football players and get this shit as one and put them 0.
Like, what did you get called? Hey, what did you get called on that thing? What did you get called on Twitter last week? What?
Oh, Jack Colback.
What was the other one?
It was because and Chesney off Corrie.
Oh yeah, that's enough.
Ginger football players, and watch your comment section and go mad. Ginger's got no souls. Ginger football players. James Collins, Jack Colback, Paul Scholes.
Who's that fella for Wigan? Ben Watson.
Ben Watson. Yeah. George, mate. Stop scrolling, mate. Unbelievable. Joe, where'd you get that thing from?
The what? Where'd they get what from?
Like the idea to do them quizzes.
I don't know. It's the whole stop scrolling thing. I didn't even mean to do it, to be honest. I did it for 3 episodes in a row, and I was like, okay, this is becoming a bit of a trend now.
I think loads of people were doing it at the time. At the time, like, it was a thing, wasn't it? Not just footy videos. It was a genuine thing. But
no, I'm kind of veering out of the whole quiz thing anyway. The problem is I've got people keep asking where are the quizzes. If ultimately I'm not enjoying making it, I'm not going to make it.
No.
That's just what it is. That's what it is with YouTube, of anything, to be honest. Yeah.
Nah, but like, we're just watching Pointless one day, you thought, I'm going to take that.
I can nab that. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought. I tried doing it with Family Fortunes as well. Didn't really work, but anyway.
That's smart. That, that
it is because
glued, isn't it? Like that,
it is because I think a lot of people would look at that and go, I'm copying that. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people would, but it's
no one's copied it. I don't think. The Pointless thing. I've not seen anyone know.
I thought people as well be copying that.
Because to be honest, I actually enjoy them. So do mates. We all enjoy them.
That's what it is. It's a good marketing point, because you just get sent into group chats and you have
I'll tell you exactly why it's a brilliant idea, because you've got 30 seconds of me just sat there drinking or whatever, like with a timer going on. And YouTube's all about watch time. So if you're watching, and then the pointless answers right at the end. So you're watching the whole video from start to finish, and that's why that just boosts views.
I want to ask this question to every guest that comes on here, Liam. Ready?
Yeah, go on.
Ready, George?
Yeah, go on.
If the answer's a certain answer, then you go, like, Liam, we're going to do a tier list,
Oh, yeah.
And if the answer's a certain answer, it's bottom. Like, it's bottom. Ready? George, what colour milk do you drink?
Green.
Oh, George.
Is that good? Yeah. Yeah. Bang. Right. We're on. Was
Hey,
red
what
bottom?
was red? It was red. Your bottom.
Oh,
Yeah, we can see
lad.
that.
I know an Everton fan that drinks red top milk, mate. That's like the worst
Red.
combination in the world.
It's just white
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
George, Joe, I like you even more now. I
Right.
like you even more.
Got my top of the list then. Yeah.
So, what's your favourite like tea to drink?
Tea.
Tea.
Right. This controversial one. This.
God, who the fuck drinks tea?
That's actually controversial. Like,
Nah, let me guess. George, yeah. He's a Tetley's man.
no, he's not.
No.
He's a Yorkshire tea man.
No, I'm not. PG tips, mate. Yeah. I
I
know.
don't know the difference.
I'm a Yorkshire tea. Like,
And I'll be honest with you, the only noticeable difference, Tetley's tastes like PG, but Yorkshire tea is a bit stronger than PG for me.
Who the fuck drinks tea anyway?
you just don't drink tea at all. Drink coffee.
No.
Really?